Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're here at Disney California Adventure to attend the soft opening of Lunar New Year for this year, so stay tuned. Before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Guys, if you do enjoy the video though, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and tap the notification bell to get notified when we do drop a new video, so let's get started. So we just arrived, we wanted to check out this thing again for this year. We love how they put this up every single year. It just adds that extra dimension when you are coming inside the parks to attend the festival. So right here you can see we have Oswald. So this is really cool, definitely puts you in the spirits for the festival.
After the signage, you're going to find your first booth, which is right behind me. It is the Bamboo Blessings booth. Now keep in mind, they do have a sip and savor pass as they've had in previous years where you can use the tabs to purchase your food items. You cannot purchase alcoholic beverages with it. So another little tip for you guys to keep in mind, you can order all of your food using your tabs at one kiosk. They'll give you a print-off receipt, and then you just take that receipt to the remaining booth so you can get the rest of your items. That way you just purchase everything in one, and it makes it a lot easier, less stressful.
Throughout DCA, you can actually find these really cool kiosks that kind of talk a little bit about what is to be expected at these places. So you can see here is like the kiosk that shows like where everything's going to be located for this Lunar New Year, which is kind of cool, just makes your job a little bit easier. So if you guys want, you can even screenshot the screen to have this in your arsenal for when you guys do come. Also, it talks a little bit about different performers and people who are going to be here for this year. And on the other side, it actually talks about different activities that you can do. One thing that's pretty fun if you have some little ones is go to Paradise Gardens and you can actually check your zodiac sign. So it's actually really cool. But yeah, keep in mind, these kiosks are really, really helpful. And they also sometimes give you like a map and a little like passport thing. So keep your eyes peeled for when you do come. At the Redwood Creek Trail and Trail, you can find Raya. Man, that was a tongue twister, but I think we're gonna go check her out this year. We didn't get a chance to see her last year, so maybe we'll do it this time, but it's a really cool thing to do, especially if you guys love Raya. One place that Nicole and I love to come to just because it's so peaceful is this little area tucked away next to Mater's. It's just really peaceful minus the Mater stuff going on.
A little rowdy, but it's okay.
Yeah, so you can normally find like tables and stuff set up right here, but it doesn't look like they have anything right now. Maybe by tomorrow with the actual day that it opens, there'll be stuff, but it also looks like they have a couple different things that you can read about, which I think is really cool. So it talks about like how Korean families celebrate, Chinese families celebrate, and then Vietnamese families celebrate. So again, you just want something to do, kind of look at and understand a little bit more cultural stuff. This is the place to be.
So from Bamboo Blessings, we're actually not going to be getting anything from that booth because we have already tried those returning items. And if you want to see what our ratings were, you can check out our video that will link up above for our ratings. But there are some new items, so we're really excited for those. Part of the reason we come to Lunar New Year is for the authenticity, and there's a lot of fusion foods, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little excited for it. But I mean, I think I would like to see how they actually prepare like authentic style foods and how Disney can bring that magic to the park. So we are excited for this, but again, there's gonna be some fusion items that we're trying today.
Right, and just like she said, I mean, sometimes like for these things, you really want to experience the actual authentic meals that these cultures do bring. So again, it's a little hard coming in, seeing these fusion things, but it's okay. I mean, I'm sure it's good, and nonetheless, we're not complaining, but it's just gonna be something fun and different for this year. So let's get started with the eating. It looks like right across from Pacific Wharf, you can find an area where you'll be able to purchase your sip and savor passes. This is one good thing to keep in mind, guys, so that way you know exactly where to come to pick these things up to get your day started. The next booth, located right across from Pacific Wharf, is Wrap with Love. This is actually a booth that we will come to and try something. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for the opening to happen, and we'll show you exactly what we get. Here's actually another area that has some fun Lunar New Year festivities. You can come over here, snap some photos, but this area back here is actually where Nicole and I love to sit at for these festivals, just because it's really peaceful and it's a lot quieter than just being out there with the crowds. But as you can see, we're all set up. We're waiting for Wrap with Love to open. We're gonna get started.
Alright guys, so our first booth is going to be Wrapped with Love, and they have two dumpling options. One is going to be a pork and shrimp. The other one is going to be a bok choy and mushroom. So I'm going to go ahead and dig right in. Okay, so this one is the bok choy with mushroom. Right off the bat, I'm not a huge fan of the wrapping. It's just very, very thick and doughy. The vegetables are just not doing it for me, so I would give this probably a 1.
gonna go ahead and try the bok choy dumpling. All right, here we go. So me on the other hand, I actually really do like this one. It is really good, but I can see where Nicole's saying about the outer area being a little bit more thick than usual. I think the sauce definitely helps out a little bit more with the taste. It is a little bit spicy with the sauce. It could just be that we got the wrong ones for each one of the dumplings, but this is still pretty good. I feel like the flavor is definitely there. It had, what else in it? The mushroom. So the mushroom's still pretty good. I love mushrooms, but I think in my opinion, I would probably give this maybe a 3. The flavors are there. It does taste really good, but you know, it's not like, I don't know, it's not 100%. So I would probably say it's about a 3.
We're entering the toddler phase, so she wants to be moving around, so I'm gonna try to be standing up. Next is gonna be that pork and shrimp wonton. The presentation is pretty cool. And let's dip in the sauce right here. Ooh, juicy, okay. Oh yeah. That one's 10 times better. Immediately, you get hit with the flavors of the pork and the shrimp. The wrapping is just perfect. It's not overdone at all. And the sauce, I would give that a 10 out of 10.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give these shrimp and pork wontons a shot. So you could tell these do look a little bit different, like more yellow. I don't know what it's from, but let's go ahead and dip it a little bit. It's good. You can definitely tell that it's like meat inside because it's a little bit more thicker and dense. The flavor's there. Let me try one more bite. So I know Nicole would probably like this a little bit more. I'm not a huge fan of it personally. I think I would pick the bok choy ones over this. So, I mean, they're good dumplings, so I would probably give it a 3 out of 5 as well. It's just not doing it for me specifically, but again, I'm not a huge dumpling person, so I think I would probably agree more with Nicole's rating because she likes these things all the time. So yeah, that's from Wrap with Love. Take a quick break. The army soldiers are coming in. Raylani was dancing, but oh yeah, there she goes. Yeah.
All right, guys, from the Red Dragon Spice Trader, we have the gochujang elote here. We also have the red spice fried chicken bites. I'm actually really excited for this. And we're gonna try a 21 and over drink, which is the guava whiskey cocktail. I'm not the hugest guava fan, but the stuff that it contains kind of caught my eye, so we're gonna give this a try. First, I'll start off with the elote. I had one last year. It didn't have the cheese on top, so it's a little bit different than the one previous. So first bite. I feel the spice. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm gonna try to talk a little bit louder because the band's going off. This one is a lot more interesting than last year. It's not as spicy. I felt like last time it was just the powder and it was literally in every crevice of the elote. This time you're getting overpowered with the cheese that's on there. And you can kind of taste the furikake that's at the end of your bite. Overall, I think this is packed with flavor. Everything kind of complements each other pretty well. I would give this a 4 out of 5 stars.
Let's go ahead and take our first bite. Got it all over me. This is really good. It is quite messy. You do definitely get a kick.
Here, I'll get you a wipe.
Okay, sorry, real quick. Gotta wipe my face down. You can definitely taste that it has a kick to it. Actually, it really has a big kick to it, so keep that in mind. The cheese and stuff on the outside is really good. So I can imagine this being a little bit more warm would probably taste a little bit better. But it is really indulged with the cheese, so keep that in mind. Overall, I mean, it definitely hits it on the spot for an elote for me. So I would probably give this about a 4 out of 5.
So we're gonna try the fried chicken bites here. I'm actually really surprised that it didn't get served with rice. I feel like that's their go-to, is to always have a rice included, but more chicken for us. So here's our bite. Wow, the flavor on this is really great. It is a little bit spicy. It has a red chili sauce on top. I think because we had it sitting here for a few minutes so we could take pictures for you guys, The crunch did lose itself, but I bet fresh, this is amazing. Flavor on point. I would give this a 5 out of 5.
Next, I'm gonna go ahead and give the Spice Trader fried chicken a shot. It looks so delicious, by the way. Yo, that's so good. Second bite, guys. You already know what that means. This is really, really good. I definitely feel like all the flavors are definitely there. The chicken is quite juicy. There's pretty indulged with the sauce. It is pretty spicy. I would say if you're not like a huge spice person, be careful of this one because it does really creep up on you. Now, the flavor overall is so good. The green onion on top just adds an extra dimension to this thing. I love it. I personally would definitely get this again, and I would agree with Nicole. This is definitely a 5 out of 5.
Guys, my mouth is a little heated up from that last bite, so I'm gonna go in with my drink here. This is a 21 plus drink. This is the guava whiskey cocktail. So, cheers. Wow. I think I'm starting to like come around to guava more as I'm older. This is absolutely delicious. It's a whiskey base with ginger liqueur. The guava nectar and the coconut cream is what sold me on this. I think this is absolutely delicious. This is probably one of my more favorite drinks that I've had recently, and I would definitely give this a 5.
I'm excited for this one. This is the guava drink, the guava cocktail. Looks really refreshing, and today, right now, it's a little bit hot, even though it says it's like 60 degrees. The sun is coming down, so this is gonna be a nice thirst quencher. So let's go ahead and take our first drink. Wow, wow. So for you guys who are over 21, this drink would definitely be for you. I know I can normally don't necessarily taste the alcohol in Disney's drinks, and this one I would say kind of the same thing. You can tell that alcohol's there like once you know, drink it, but it doesn't have that like, I don't know, alcoholic like aftertaste or whatever. I think it might be the guava making it really smooth. I don't know, I think that if you want just like a nice kind of fruity-ish drink, this would be your shot. Let me try it one more time. Yeah, again, you could, it's just like the guava nectar. It has kind of like a hint of that, what is it, whiskey? Yeah, whiskey. Overall, it's pretty good. I'm not a huge whiskey person, so I'll probably let Nicole finish this one. Next up from Prosperity Bao and Buns, we have the Char Siu Bao. I know this is a returning item. It's so good every single year, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot and see if it still tastes the same. So, here we go. Oh yeah, that's good. Wow, that was really good. So every year with this dish in particular, I love getting. You can definitely taste all the flavors. The char siu is just perfect, perfect, perfect. And the bao, nice and fluffy, not too dense with the bite. It's more of like a lighter bite. Really good. The jalapenos and onion definitely complement this meal. In my opinion, this would be one you guys definitely have to try if you've never had it. In my opinion, I would give this a 5 out of 5 as well. This dish hits it on every single point for me. Taste, the presentation, and just everything about it is just on point. So Disney, once again, you guys executed this perfectly.
All right, I'm gonna give this a try. Just as good as I remember. I'm a little bit late to it because I had to walk with the baby. Flavor is perfect. I love the pickled onions and then the kick of spice that you get with the chilies on there. This is definitely a 5 out of 5. I'm actually really happy they brought this back.
So last thing is going to be from Longevity Noodle Company. This is the raspberry oat milk tea. This is a raspberry and demerara syrup, sorry if I chopped that up, and oat milk garnished with skewered raspberry. So this is going to be perfect, again, for this day that's a little bit more warm. This is going to be a nice thirst quencher. So let's go ahead and try this out. Oh man, so excited for this one. Wow. Wow. This is unique. This is very, very unique. I love the taste. So what you're getting is you definitely can taste that raspberry, but it does have like that like creamy, milky taste with it as well. It's not overly sweetened, so I think that's probably why I'm gearing more towards it. The flavors are totally spot on. Man, like I can't stop getting over this. So I'm not a huge tea person. I don't drink a lot of tea, but shoot, if I did, this would be my go-to. Again, if you guys are coming here for Lunar New Year at Disney California Adventure, add this one to your list. I think you're gonna be quite surprised, and I think you're actually gonna really like it. But out of everything that I've had right now, I would agree that this is probably my favorite thing as far as the 2 drinks. It is really good. Honestly, like I can definitely see myself getting this one again. So 5 out of 5 for me. I'm gonna have Nicole try it out now. Okay, I think you're gonna really be surprised by this drink.
Oh gosh, now you're scaring me. All right. Oh.
Yep, it's good,
I
huh?
love this. Wow. It's like so smooth because you get that milk tea base. I don't taste the raspberry. I taste some like sweetener effect to it. This is absolutely delicious. I think just like Henry said, you will actually be very surprised when you taste that drink. 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Make sure you add that to your list.
So that is our reviews for these foods. Unfortunately, we weren't able to try anything from Lucky 8 Lantern. Today it was closed for the soft opening. So we'll come back tomorrow. We'll try everything from that cart in particular. Definitely looks like they have some good things to try. So now what we're gonna do is walk around and see if there's anything new that we can see for tomorrow.
I'm gonna say I'm a little bit bummed out we didn't get to try Lucky 8 Lantern today just because I was looking forward to the quesadilla eggo that they have, as well as they always include some type of cold brew. So they had the matcha lavender cold brew. I was actually looking really forward to that one as well. And then I know Henry wanted to try their mango mousse dessert, I believe, or cake that they had. Like Henry said, we'll just have to come back tomorrow and add it to our things to try. But yeah, it just saves the excitement for tomorrow.
And we also have a duck right here, Raylani's favorite.
It's like in New Year right here. Say bye, ducky.
Can you say hi to the ducky?
Say hi.
She's like, no, not today.
She's having fun at the straw.
Here by Ariel's, we have the Lunar New Year merch booth. We're gonna start off with the ears. These ears are really, really cool. I know Nicole and I were talking about them and they're a little bit everywhere. I mean, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get those, right?
No, they are really cute. I like how they have Judy Hopps, but they're really, really busy, so.
Yeah, and these will run you $44.99. They are lounge fly, so keep that in mind. You also have this, I'm not too sure the character's name. Thumper?
Thumper.
Thumper. So you have Thumper right here as a mug. Then you also have like a platter dish. There are a few different shirts that you can pick from. This one's pretty cool. And then we also have the Disney Parks lounge fly for Lunar New Year. So pretty cool options. So alongside the shirt, we actually have this Mulan. I haven't seen it the past couple days, so I'm thinking it might be new for today. But it is really cute. This will be $24.99. It looks like we have Oswald the rabbit as a pin. This is actually really, really neat. This might be just something that Nicole and I pick up for this year to commemorate this day. And this will run you $17.99. They also have a Lunar New Year, looks like a pack, and I think these are the red envelopes, so if you guys need those, they have them here. There's also from Alice in Wonderland, the rabbit. This is $50, and it's like a little pocket wallet, and this is lounge fly, so this might be a cool little thing to also have. And last couple things are for the little ones. We have a 2023 Year of the Rabbit shirt, as well as a little crew neck. That's actually really, really cute. I don't know, the collection's really cool this year. I don't know, something different.
Yeah.
And lastly, there is this 2023 Judy Hopps Lunar New Year sweater. This will run you $59.99. It's actually pretty cute. What do you think?
I think of everything, that's probably my favorite piece of this collection. I do like the colorway, but black is very dark, and I feel just like other people have said, this is a time to celebrate, so I don't know. I think that's my favorite thing out of the whole collection.
So we just wanted to point out right here is usually where the stage is or the area where they decorate the ground. We're not seeing it as of today for the soft opening, but that's okay. I'm assuming overnight we're gonna see something right here. So it looks like some of the Disneyland cast members right now are working on it, so we're super excited to see what it's all about tomorrow. One thing I do really want to point out is these really cool Lunar New Year banners that are up for this year. I love them. I love this one of Oswald. It looks so cool. I think now Nicole, she definitely needs those Oswald ears. What do you think?
I love it. I love Oswald. I think it's so cute. I want the big ears so like I can look a little bit taller to maybe get on more rides or something.
That's awesome.
Currently we're in the little walkway on the side of Ariel's Undersea Adventure, and then to my right is usually where you can meet Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. So we noticed that they have the little lantern and a lot of decorations here. I think to try to get people to know that there's that meet and greet that will possibly happen right here, as well as the Lucky 8 Lantern booth that is right over here by Grizzly Peak. So I think it's kind of cool how if you just look up, you'll notice the little details, and it's just really fun. Right at The Redwood Creek area is where you can meet Raya. I don't believe she's here today for the soft opening, but we'll definitely give it a check out tomorrow.
That is the video. More things to come for tomorrow for the official kickoff of Lunar New Year 2023 at Disney California Adventure. But we had a really good time today.
It was great.
Some fun foods, got a chance to see some of the merchandise, and we're just excited for tomorrow.
Yes.
So with all that being said, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Tap the notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say,
may you always have a magical adventure.
We'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.